Hello, this is Kieran. I hope you had a good day and are having a good life. And I pray for you all. I'm going to talk about a little bit. I'm going to share a little bit about Muslims. They're putting up the cube to honor the cube as a god. I don't really like that. I'll get into that a little bit more later in the show. We need to become more aggressive to create our own country. We're doing pretty well there for a while, all of us, all countries. Who is it that set us off? China, Putin, Russia, and the US. The two of them went against us. But that's okay. It's not okay, I'm sorry. You don't know the details. I'll get into it at this time. You know the headwear they use to cover themselves up? They did that in Afghanistan. And they complain about having to wear these head items. I don't know, knitted items, I'm not sure. And they were mad that they had to wear that in their country. They come to our country and they wear it all the time. Moving on. We are not to defund the police. No defunding of the police. We need them in place. Maybe one day we'll know why. But do not defund the police. Do not attack the police. Donate to the police so they have good equipment. See, that's what the Muslims did. They put us in their minds, in their way of living, and they brought it to America. Talked to a man from Turkey. I was at a gala with the Clinton Foundation. I stood about a half hour, 45 minutes talking to this man who's a leader of Turkey. He warned me of this, because basically Turkey is one of the last free countries, and now they were overtaken. And I saw the people then in garb that the Muslims use when they pray. But first, let's tackle do not defund the police. Donate to them so that they could get good people. So they can have good people take care of us. Not punish us. Take care of us and teach them how to be good people. And listen to them. The police are good people. And because they're good people, they're not going into police work because they don't know if they're going to come home at night. They want to be with the family. Let's give them a reason why to stay in the police force. Don't let them walk off. That's the Muslims doing that. Their leadership is telling them that to take away us, implement their faith in our country, and then they'll take over the American way. And they've done that in many upstream, high-level faiths. So we need to really pay attention to these people. I was told a year and a half about what Muslims were going to do. I didn't act on it because I thought our people would be able to protect themselves from this faith. This woman, I'm not going to give out her name, she's a Muslim. I met her. She was on my show a few times. We talked and we connected. I never agreed for them to take over our country with their faith. And now I see it happening even to us. I have no problem if we escort them out of our country and back where they were. Go and fix your country. We'll help you. will fix your country so you can live peacefully in your own countrymen and own country. Please do not defund the police. That's part of their agenda. Because once we don't have a police, then they come in and they take away our faith and they force us to follow their faith. Their faith, my intuition is from when it was okay. We liked each other. But now we have to really pay attention to what they're going to do. Do you realize they're building cubes? I drove by a cube just yesterday. I'm like, this cube is not necessarily spiritual. They're under the cover of spiritualism. To take their faith to bring it to everybody. And that shouldn't be. The person should be able to decide what faith they want to follow. We have to start to pay attention. This cube is the same cube I saw in the Arab, where they have a picture of thousands of people there walking around the cube and kissing the cube. It's an entity. It's not a God. They don't only make you think what you have worshipping is a God. They're like you and I. The only reason why we call them gods, we follow their way, because they want everyone to become an Arab. Arab thief or Muslim? Muslim. Think about it. They're doing all the things my friend told me they were going to do a year and a half ago. Remember that man? I'm not going to bring that up. So let's fund the police officers. Get more good police officers. Get them a good pay. They're the first to take care of. There are people policing between the American people and other people that have a different faith. So Muslims, should we send you out of this country? What I'd really like to do is give you some land, and you can provide your own people with their own place to live in an area in our country, but only in that area. Let them practice. See, look, in America, the Jewish population, they stay to each other. They don't force Judaism into the other people's faith. If they choose to be a Jewish person, they have the right to do it, but they don't do it publicly. They don't look to take over the country. They're peaceful. So another thing, I'm serious about this. President Biden, be serious about this. I'm taking over. So anyway, I think if it gets really bad, stop sending jets and sending them back home. And I don't want them in my country. I don't want them at all. When I had this woman on my show, I found out she was Muslim. Yes, the faiths were really united. Similar, very similar. They just have different names for our spiritual leaders. How many more? 10? Okay. I don't want to dwell on that anymore, people. We got a few minutes more. So we could put your people in your own area and let the people choose if they want to follow your leadership. That's what I think. or you conform to our way, the American way. We have many different types of faiths that we follow. I'm going to make this quick. I'm running out of time. I want you all to remember, these people, Muslims, have been over in that area, in the countries, they've been fighting, and they use stick and stones. They never live, they don't expand, they don't grow, become better people. They're not loving, caring people only to the family and our fellow Muslims. People, eventually, they're going to be sharing homes with everybody. They always show it on TV as a advertisement that people, families living in one house, one building, and they're sharing the place, living together, sharing their families together. I definitely disapprove that. Each person should have their own home, and the Muslims shouldn't be there. We have our own ways, we have our family. I don't want to see us having these Muslims moving in our houses while we're still living in it. Beware, people. Government, get a task force put together, analyze this faith in relation to what their actions are doing, their behaviors are doing, and take control. Turkey fell to the Muslims, Arab world. Not just us. We must combat them. We must stand up to them. Don't be afraid. This is our country. It's not an Arab country. I want to say again, people, do not defund the police, please. They're our way. That Muslim is causing that turmoil. How? I don't know. But they're the brunt of the cause of these problems with the shootings. Take away their guns, then they can easily come and take over. So I recommend, do not take away the guns from our people. Like I said, bury it, hide it, and you have it in case of who knows what will happen. Okay? I want to express one more thing. President Biden is doing a phenomenal job. The people, politicians, try to bring him down. Make look what he did for us, the poor people, what he did for us, to bring us up to live comfortably, rather than struggle and know what kind of food or what they could have for food and enough energy to take care of our heating bills. So, I pray. I would like to say, my last words, God bless to all the people who are the true Americans. All what is happening, been done to bring down our way of life. They have been done to bring down our way of life. Where does Vice President Kamala Harris stand in all this? I'd like to hear what she's supporting, who she's following. Will she know what to do as president? Who wants a supports the herbs. I don't think that she truly is happening at this time. She's not doing a very good job. But anyway, we'll talk more about that in the future. I'll have other shows to put on and talk with you all. Do not defund the police. God bless to you. God bless to me. God bless to the soldiers. God bless the American people. God bless us all. Goodbye.